Well, hello there. Welcome into my flower garden adventure. And what we're doing tonight is we're doing a deep soaking. We're getting everything nice and saturated. We're going to go through all of our flowers and all of our plants and all of our cactuses. And we're going to just get everything nice and ready, okay? So that's what we're looking for is get these cactuses tonight. I got the lovely moon cactus with some baby necklaces around the side. Bam. As y'all can see, looking cool. Like I gave it like the spider effect. I stuck the moon cactus in the middle and put all these baby necklaces growing out the side. Bam, as you can see. Pretty cool, pretty cool. They're succulent, and the one in the middle is a lovely cactus. And this cactus is really interesting, the moon cactus is. It can't survive without its chlorophyll. See its chlorophyll? This is the green. And without the green, the yellow could not survive. So this is a mutated plant. It's got two plants into one. So it's kind of like a Frankenstein of a plant. Way cool to add to your collection. This one here, in the moon cactus, it can't live without the green. So, but this kind, if you graft it on top of the other cactus, like I have here, this one as well is a moon cactus. And it's got these big old giant lovely heads on them, as you can see. And they come in multi-variety of colors, but they will not survive if they're not grafted onto the green. This one here is a dragon fruit cactus. And what they do is they'll take and they'll stick this in on top and graft it on there, hold it on with a rubber band to make it go on, and then it just grows like that. These have a short life, though. These don't live as long as the other cactuses. These are like about 3 years usually, about the maximum on these lifespans on these. And then also I have the lovely blue candle cactus, as y'all love to see. Bam, give you a nice close-up. That way you can enjoy the view. Boom. Watching things grow. I know that's the reason you love to just come in on the show and see that it's so. Bam, look at that. Look good? Beautiful, beautiful. And this is a blue candle cactus. And it actually gets a blue tint to it when it gets the blue tint. And the blue tint is to help sunscreen with the sun shining down on it to keep it from being sunburnt. But these thrive in the sun, but you don't want to get them to where they're getting too wet. But if you got this well-draining soil like this stuff, you're doing pretty good. You just want to make sure you feel of it and make sure it's not soft, because if it's getting soft, well, then you need to add more water to it, like I just found out today. I just figured this out myself. But, yep, and also salt could be rot, but these are so dry, I highly doubt that it's rot. Then we'll pass it on, and then we got our lovely boobies. Yes, we got the booby cactus. It is a mutated cactus. It's got the lovely boobies on it, as you can see. They are growing. And this one got soft as well, and that's how I knew that it needed water. I let it go as long as I could because I'm wanting to make sure these plants thrive. And we're trying to make them live, and that's the whole purpose. And so that you all can come in and enjoy the show and just watch things grow. There we go. And you see the lovely boobies on this booby cactus. They are looking great. And we're going to add more water to this thing too. We're going to saturate everything. We're going to get it all nice and wet and moist. That way it grows the way we like to see it. So there's our lovely rainbow cactus coming in, and you see how it's got a narrowing on its head? That means that it needs more light. So we want to make sure we get more light to this guy. We're going to take him outdoors, and we're going to let him try to live outside underneath an awning. That way that if it comes a heavy rain, he's not going to be damaged, but yet he'll be in out of the rain, and he'll do good because the heat and the sun, he does really well. But the old man cactus that I got, you got to watch him in the extreme heat because the humidity does cause him to have rot because of his hairs. And this one here is a lovely Moon Valley plant. Bam, this is a tropical plant, as you can see. It's one of my favorite. It is beautiful, got a nice cool feeling to it. I love the way it feels. And when it's nice and moist, it's nice and really cool. But if it gets really dry, then it's awfully brittle. And what we did is we got all these dead leaves. We're going to trim this thing off and make it look beautiful because it does thrive, but we got to give it just the right amount of water to bring it back to life. So what we're going to do is simply saturate all these plants, and we're going to get them ready. We're going to make sure they're ready for the next 2 weeks. We're going to let them go as long as we can without adding no water. So, what you simply do is you come in and you add the water all the way around the base. And you don't want to cover the old man cactus on his hairs. Because if his hairs get wet, well then he can rot. So these cactuses, like the moon cactus and the baby necklaces, we can go ahead and just add a little water all around the base of it. Bam, and make sure you got the right head, because if you ain't got the right head on your watering can, well, you're not going to get the right results. And we know we need the right results. See how it's got all the little holes? Well, that's how the water comes out and evenly dispenses. And these things are a little hard to water, so we're just going to go around it and just try to just saturate it the best we can. And just get it as wet as we can. And be careful or you'll get yourself wet with this water, because it does come out pretty rapid. And we'll just go around and we'll give it a good drink. Let it get exactly where it looks. Oh yes, just like that. Let it soak it up. Looking good, looking good. Exactly what we're looking for. Get that nice and wet. Let it saturate. There we go. Get it nice and saturated and let it just start soaking through. There we go. Now see how it's just dripping? That's what you're looking for. You want it dripping wet. And that means that it's got a good drink. And this thing can just sit and wait and just do its thing now. And where it's a smaller cactus, we won't give it 2 shots of water. But the other ones, we're going to make sure that they're nice and saturated, as I already watered these. But it won't hurt to give them a little more, because it's going to be their only drink for a couple weeks. So just go right around it and just make sure it's nice and soaked. Soaked and wet. Bam. Just like that. And then you want to see it dripping. You want to make sure it's dripping wet. That's what we're looking for. We want to make sure it's saturated. And then when you're saturated, exactly like that. That's how you make things grow. And here we go. We'll get these other ones here. They look fairly wet. We'll just make sure we got water on them too. Just a little double dip. It don't hurt to go in and give it a little extra on top there. Just the way we like it. Bam, looking good. And I believe they're all pretty well saturated. But in this one here, we're going to give this Moon Valley plant some more water. And there's a lovely little ladybug. Bam, she's hiding on the leaf. Thinking she's going to steal and eat my plant. But little ladybug's got to go. As you can see right there, that is a ladybug. That is what we got here. And they will come and try to eat your plants. I don't like to kill nothing, but I will get it off my plant, because they ain't going to eat my plants. So then we'll go ahead and saturate this one too. Give it a nice good drink, because it is a rainforest plant. It does need water too. That's the reason it's drying out, because I had it out in the sun and it didn't have enough water apparently. So this one's a little harder, but anyways, as long as you can see it dripping wet and it's saturated, that's what you're looking for. There we go. Now we got everything looking good, just the way we like it. Nice and saturated and ready for 2 weeks more before it has to be done again. And I appreciate you coming in on the show tonight. Appreciate you joining in. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like so you don't miss another garden adventure and you don't get to miss to watch things grow. And I appreciate you so much, and thank you for all my subscribers and all the people that love to come in and just watch things grow and tune into the show. And don't forget to come back in, and where everybody's welcome here, because this is a place where we love to come in and enjoy seeing things grow. Bam. So I will talk to you again tomorrow.